This is Southern Indiana, and I'm your host and Hoosier, Angie Fenton. Thanks for coming along for the ride. To start, we're jumping right in to join animal advocate John Dougherty on a road trip of rescue, where he shares how transporting dogs to safety provide him with purpose when he needed it most. Filmmaker Colin Wood has today's story of impact.
So today we're officially on a animal rescue transport, and our role in this is we're doing a leg of the trip from where we got the dogs in Sonora, Kentucky, and then we're driving them to Sellersburg, Indiana, where another driver will complete their trip to Indianapolis.
John has been involved in rescue for over 10 years. When we started dating about 6 years ago, he explained it to me, and I had no idea that that was even a thing. I didn't know anything about the need of it. I just started going, and the first time I went, I was just amazed.
If someone kind of asks me about hobbies or what I do on the weekends or something, then I'll kind of mention that while I'm involved in animal rescue activities, and then they'll ask, well, what are you doing in it? And I said, well, I actually drive them from one place to another to give them a better opportunity to be adopted. And then hopefully, if you have time to speak with someone, they'll ask you more about it. And then that's when I tell them the whole thing, that there's a whole network of people, that the transporters are just one piece of a very large puzzle that has to happen for animals in need to be saved. The puppies that we're driving today that are in a transporting crate behind me are named Laney and Dolly, and Brooks is the boy. If these dogs weren't found by a rescue and made available for transport, many of them die, sadly, because many of the dogs that we drive have been found even on the side of the road inside of a box in this cold weather. To explain to people, my hope is not to have any focus on me, because everybody will say, well, you're such a nice guy to do that and everything. My focus is trying to get more people involved. If I get one more person involved than myself, then that's more dogs that we can save and more animals we can help. For this particular transport today, we're driving from New Albany to Sonora, Kentucky, and then we're going to be dropping them off in Sellersburg. So our participation in this is roughly around 2 hours. I've had transports since I've been doing this for nearly 11 years. I've had transports I've driven as many as 600 to 700 miles in one day for one or more dogs.
We spent a lot of quality time in the van.
When you're stuck with me in a van for 3 hours and me singing to the dogs and talking about all kinds of crazy subjects, hopefully that's part of the way I'll win her heart. Being able to do something that's totally away from your day-to-day craziness, it's always been relaxing for me. It's probably some of the biggest decisions I've made in my life in the last 10 years have been made because I had time to think about it on a long transport. So that's different people do it for different reasons, and but for me, it's probably saved my life in many ways because it's gave my life a purpose that it didn't have at the time when I really wanted a purpose. So my hope is that my retirement from transporting, even though I enjoy it immensely and it's such a huge part of my life, but if I wasn't needed tomorrow anymore because the need was, we adopted every dog out and we weren't needed, that would be that would definitely be the best day of my life, is when I'm not needed again for this.
Hey, how you doing? I'm John. I think we've met before in the past. This is Barbie, my wife. I don't know if she was with you the last time that we drove together. Here, I'll get it for you. Hey, Bubby. How you doing?
Oh, yeah, he'll be happy.
Who are you? He's another black lab.
He is.
You're gonna have a good time watching these puppies. I'll go do gate duty. The last time I drove, Mike Reed has been meeting me a lot.
Yes, yes.
And he has a bad, I hope he gets back into it. He had a bad back for a while.
I wondered, because I always see Mike, yeah.
Yeah, so he usually meets me here or Scottsburg.
Yeah.
These dogs came from Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Bubby.
Get in there, guys. Say thank you, puppies.
Goodness.
Okay, well, I'm going to get this closed.
All
We're
right,
gonna get
Stephanie.
the heck
Yeah,
out of the road.
keep them warm.
Yes, well, thank you guys so
Well,
much.
thank you. We'll see you again soon, I hope.
Sometimes we never hear what happens to a dog, but the rescues that accept dogs are usually pretty good about posting on social media, and we have a network. The other transporters, the coordinators will send out and say a special dog that we drove got adopted, and we'll see a picture of it with a family with 2 little boys and a little girl, and they're holding the dog and petting it, and so then we know our job got done.
My biggest thing is to think about adopting from a shelter before buying. We transport so many labs and doodles and all that people spend a lot of money for breeders. And these are great dogs. I mean, they're just as good as those dogs, whether they've been in, breeder situations and they get a little too old to be adopted, to be sold, then there's no place for them. And so they wind up in shelters.
I don't know how to give essential because there's not one phone number or one website to get people who want to drive if they ever want to reach out to me or on social media. I'm John F. Dougherty on Facebook, and so send me a message or comment on one of my posts, or then I'll be happy to enlighten people about how they can get involved, especially the transport part.
There's no official corporation that does this. There's no chain of command. It's just people that interact with each other and share a goal of trying to save as many dogs and cats that we can. And we don't always do it well or do it right, but we try our best and save as many dogs and cats as we can.
Welcome back to This is Southern Indiana. I'm Angie Fenton. Coming up, videographer Todd Prinz takes us to New Albany's high-end but accessible eatery called The Fair. Henryville artist Adam Kleinert appreciates the art of others at the Carnegie Cultural Arts Center. And Homeless Coalition of Southern Indiana Executive Director Leslie Townsend Cronin shares how to have some fun at Churchill Downs this Derby season and benefit the nonprofit's mission as well. But first, Don and Teresa Robinson shared their mission with Jessica's Journey, a nonprofit inspired by the heartbreaking loss of their daughter, Jessica. It's a platform to draw awareness to what can be a seriously difficult journey for those with diabetes. The Robinsons are also raising money for local charities in Jessica's honor. Thanks to videographer Colin Wood, this is their story.
She was, I think, 9 years old when she started giving herself injections twice a day. She managed it pretty well until she became a young adult, and she had her moments of, I just want to be normal. I'll eat and then I'll get medicine. And that's not the thing to do.
Jessica's Journey, we wanted to do something in honor of Jess. We decided let's try do something small and just see where it goes. And we thought we'd just start with a benefit concert because we have some friends and certain we would get some support, and it just it continued. But the biggest thing about Jessica's Journey was let's do things that meant something to her or she would have been proud of. We started our very first partnership was Paws with Purpose. They trained service animals. The impact it had on Jessica when we were in the hospital, she was having a miserable day, and one of the Paws dogs came in and jumped in bed and changed her day. We started a scholarship last year that directly benefit type 1 diabetics. We also help and partner with Camp Hendon, diabetes camp in Kentucky.
She was 5.5 when she got diagnosed with diabetes. It was in December of 1999, and thought she was getting like a flu. Then we noticed she was thirsty a lot, drinking a lot more, going to the restroom a lot, and so called, made a doctor's appointment, and I didn't have any clue really what diabetes was, but I learned real fast.
As she got a little older, she was less controlled with her diabetes and just would kind of deal with it. So she had some constant health struggles with eyesight and some heart issues. And I guess October of 23, she started getting pretty sick. Went to the hospital. They ended up stat flighting her to Indianapolis and determined she needed a heart transplant. She had such bad control over the years that they wouldn't do a heart until she could show she could control it.
October 23rd until Thanksgiving Day of 2023. And that's when it went downhill. Her kidneys was failing, so they wanted to start her on dialysis. And so she had to have a port put in. And she coded on the table. They got her back. And then a couple days later, I had to put a trach in. She had to deal with that her last 7 months, and dialysis 3 days a week for 3 to 4 hours. It's hard, but she kept going.
You know, Jessica's journey, what we'd like people to know about Jessica's journey and Jessica herself is and what we hope to educate people on is to take care of yourself. April 4th, we're having the benefit concert at Melwood Arts. We're gonna have a huge silent auction. There'll be a cash bar and some food trucks there. We're anticipating it's gonna be a really fun event. Teresa created a cocktail that we sell exclusively at parlors called Blushing Sunflower.
And she was not a drinker, okay? She did not drink alcohol.
It has a strawberry, her son loves strawberries, and it has a sunflower pick in it. So we're selling them at Parlor. Tito's donates $1 of every drink, and Parlor donates $1 of every drink.
I think that she would be proud of what we're doing and helping others. And Jess, she loved helping people and loved dogs. She'd be very happy that we're trying to help others, and hopefully people with diabetes will take better care of themselves and see that, you know, if you don't, this is what will happen. Yes, I know she'd be proud, but also just wish she was here.
Taking tragedy and then shaping it into purpose is such a hard task. We commend Don and Teresa for their work establishing and continuing Jessica's journey. And I look forward to emceeing their April 4th event. Consider this an open invitation. Switching gears, next up, a tale of how you can enjoy Churchill Downs during Derby Week while also benefiting the Homeless Coalition of Southern Indiana. Take a look.
So we are really excited to have been chosen as part of Churchill Downs Winsday, which is the Wednesday of Derby Week, where 50 local nonprofits were hand-drawn to participate. And so basically what happens is for every ticket that you buy through our link, so if you need our link, let us know. For every specific ticket that you buy through our specific link, $5 of that ticket will go back to our organization. In addition, just by participating, we are able to have opportunities for cash prizes up to like $20,000, which is fantastic. So the more tickets that get bought, the more options we have, the opportunities we have to get to be a part of those drawings. If you've never been to a week of Derby, you've never been to the track, it's really something special to be able to go see. You see fabulous clothes, wonderful hats, sometimes even celebrities. But it's just a really fun day. And so I really encourage you guys, if you're gonna go, to pick the Coalition as your charity and for that link. All the money goes directly back into our programs. And so those $5 could be $5 that goes towards someone's rent. That $5 we get could go towards helping somebody get on insurance benefits. That $5 may go towards us being able to advocate in our community for affordable housing, which is a national crisis. And so an opportunity like this is really special for our organization, and we're really excited to be able to be involved.
Wednesday is going to be a blast at Churchill Downs for a great cause. I hope to see you there. Next up, we'll dive into the Southern Indiana dining scene with a locale that offers delicious fare and showcase some of the arts and culture you'll find right here in our region. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back. The Fair is a high-end but accessible restaurant located in the heart of Southern Indiana's New Albany, and it's garnering rave reviews for its cocktails and fare. Videographer Todd Prince takes us there.
Throughout the years, this is where we've always been headed, was fine dining. Most of our other concepts with La Catrina, Señor Iguanas, have been more casual and kind of on a different level. So this was always the end game. But when this building became available, that's when we decided, like, it's such a cool space. We knew it would be a right fit to take that leap into the upper level dining. I'm not sure how they feel about working with Mom, but I think they secretly like it. I absolutely couldn't be. It's just a dream come true. It's like a pinch me moment. Like, I get to do my dream and then share it with my sons.
Getting to work with my brother and my mom, I mean, you really can't ask for much more than that. I mean, it's something that we've been in our entire life, and we've kind of just been moving toward it as we've grown, and it ended up working out for us, and we make a pretty good team, I think.
All three of us have a really different background. We all have different experiences, and we just love to collaborate on everything and make everything our own. And so I think that's the most fun part of it.
They've been involved always in every new concept that we open. This was the first time at the fair that they were able to come in from the ground up and really kind of step into their roles within the company. It's a tremendous source of pride to be able to see them kind of take ownership of their roles in the family business. My husband is also the contractor, so he is responsible for this amazing transformation that the building underwent. And also he's just the founder CEO of the hospitality group. So we always work together really well. Just the rich history that the fair department, it was here for like, gosh, I think 50 some years, and the stories that the community has told us about their connection to the fair department store, it just really makes it extra special that we can be continuing that legacy, and just to see how the fair could still be part of downtown New Albany's history.
We tailor our service to whatever you're looking for. I mean, whether it be a business meal, whether it be you want to go out on a nice date or an anniversary or a birthday, anything like that, we tailor to whatever our guest wants. And I mean, the whole idea of it is that you sit back and relax and enjoy your time.
We love to offer a wide variety of all kinds of foods, basically try and cater to what everyone's looking for, and also a wide variety of cocktails, anywhere from old world or modern drinks. We like to offer a little bit of everything.
In short terms, it's bougie and it's just a full experience. We want you to come and escape, you know, the woes of the world, and just let everything go at the door and just come and really enjoy a special experience here.
All right, so what we're plating here is our fire plateau, which is available on our regular dine-in menu. Here we're going in with 3 grilled oysters. I like to top those up with a little bit of toasted breadcrumbs and parsley. A little scoop of that on there. And we'll go in with 2 escargot. We stuffed these ourselves in-house. Now we're going in with 3 of our Calabrian chili butter poached scallops. Put them right back into their shell where they belong. And 4 head-on, tail-on prawns. I like to give this butter a little stir, get it all emulsified again. We just go pouring in that butter right on top of everything else. Garnish up with some of our microgreens. That is it. That is how we serve our fire plateau in-house here at the fair. Perfect for all of our seafood lovers.
This week, Art with Adam gets a little on the nose with New Albany's renowned Carnegie Cultural Arts Center. Here's Henryville artist Adam Kleinert.
Often when we live somewhere our whole lives, we take things for granted that have been there all along. Embarrassingly, one of those places for me is the Floyd County Carnegie Library Cultural Arts Center. The Cultural Arts Center, a branch of the Floyd County Library, serves as a cultural resource for the education and enjoyment of the citizens of Floyd County and the surrounding community. Upon entering, I saw a staff and community exhibit with some amazing pieces by uber talented individuals from right here in our community. I also had the honor of being guided through the venue by museum educator and artist Al Gorman. His art of found objects in the Ohio River was beautiful and inspiring. Al also told me about an artist roundtable that meets once a month for artists to come and share their creations and receive feedback from other artists. As you walk through the museum, you will find a fascinating Underground Railroad exhibition. But what really caught my eye were the Lucy Higgs Nichols display and artifacts. This exposition guides you through Lucy's life from 1838 to 1915. Documents and letters detail her journey as a slave in Tennessee, a nurse during the Civil War, and her post-war life in freedom. I thoroughly enjoyed my first visit to the Cultural Arts Center, but I can guarantee you it won't be my last. I have a lot of lost time to make up for.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of This is Southern Indiana. We'll be back next week to spotlight a young entrepreneur. We find hope at a nonprofit in Southern Indiana, and we jump over to Jeffersonville to the beloved Geraldines. We'll spotlight more of what makes this region home and a destination all at once. I hope you'll come along for the ride.